The writer's journey blew my mind when it taught me this secret power that Threshold Guardians possess. It's something so simple which offers up a world of possibility for us storytellers, as I'll prove later on in this episode with One Piece. But first, in case this is your first video with me, I'm Marcus Reed, an author who wishes to explore, understand, and master the art of storytelling. To accomplish this, I assess stories, creators, and the craft one video at a time. And that brings us back to the topic of this video, Threshold Guardians. Under normal circumstances, Threshold Guardians are just figures or events which hinder and test the protagonists on their journey towards their goal. They're not usually the main villains or main antagonists, but the minions and obstacles faced along the way. They can also be neutral figures or events like a storm, or even allies who are testing the hero's skills or character in some manner. No matter what, they're obstacles. Pretty basic so far. It stops being basic when you consider the role they can serve beyond obstacles. This is what blew my mind when I read the writer's journey. Threshold Guardians can be signals of new power. They exhibit possible skills or possess tools which the hero can incorporate into their own skill sets later. They're showcasing potential. Tons of stories rushed to my mind when I read this. For this one, I'm focusing on One Piece, which is about to start its final saga, and I am excited. Anyway, the series' first magic system, Devil Fruits, possess a final state known as Awakenings. We're formally introduced to Awakenings in Impel Down through prison guards getting up after being taken down. A different character, an antagonist turned temporary ally who I'm positive is awakened and it just was never explicitly said, dropped the term for the first time, explaining how they did this. The concept is further explored by a later antagonist who possesses mastery of his Devil Fruit and showcases us the potential of an awakening. Then another antagonist after him showcased it far more. When Luffy finally awakens while fighting the strongest enemy he had as of this recording, Luffy's awakening didn't come as a contrivance. The foundation had been long laid. There are examples of this outside of Devil Fruits too. There's another magic system known as Haki, which is subtly there throughout the series but goes unexplained for nearly 500 chapters. Observation Haki is showcased by antagonists in Skypiea long before the crew incorporates it. Ornament Haki, likewise, is showcased in Amazon Lily, among other examples. And even outside of Haki, techniques like CP9's martial arts skills are utilized by them first before being adopted by the heroes. So here's what I'm thinking. If I ever get involved with speculative fiction, I'm going to figure out powers and concepts I want for my hero later, nerf them down, and give aspects to others for them to learn from. Or, actually, yeah. I know another thing I can do. I'm going to start drafting the second novel in my Grandmaster of Theft series, The Ties That Blind, and I'm featuring tennis in it. Maybe I can have my heroine steal some of the antagonist's best moves. They show the technique is possible or whatever, she incorporates it, maybe. I could have someone else introduce a skill first to use later. Who knows? I'm still brainstorming. The important thing is that I'm aware of the potential. And if you weren't already aware, you now are too. You should put it to work yourself. Any idea how you could use this? Or, since you are aware of it now, can you think of any examples of this in fiction? If so, I'd love to hear about them. Let's start a conversation, since I'm always on the lookout for people to chat about stories and storytelling with.